Transferred in the offseason, and now the job is his, and he's done a nice job to this point. Would like to take care of the ball and open up the offense a little bit more for Davenport.
Swing pass goes to Kentrell Bullock, and he is
offense what you get driving. Third down, Pittman lowering the shoulder, and this is going to be really close to the marker.
Comes from knowing that the officials have called the game so tight, maybe you get a flag and an automatic first down.
25 penalties. They do run it up the middle. It's Bullock. Boy, is he explosive. Was hit hard by Kyle Taylor.
3rd and 1. Handoff, Burrell hit in the backfield and stuffed. Short of the line to gain. And
in FBS, they're going to need to do that here as they trail. And Clark with pressure in his face checks it down to Askren, the tight end.
It's big right here.
Red Hawks a perfect 3 for 3 tonight. They keep it on the ground and
Florida. Clark to Lawrence on the left side. Darts through, a flag trailing the play. What'd you make of that?
It looked like the defender just more so lost their footing on the play than anything. Alexander on that play.
In 2012, here's a 3rd and long to start the second quarter. Dump down to Keenan Phillips. And cannot get out of the
2nd and 15. And the clock now ticking, under 90 seconds to play in the first half. Jackson, play action, quick throw out wide to Don, who is hit hard. You can see the mouthpiece come out from
And after Galloway dropped that ball, they kind of went away from the tight end, but hopefully they'll go back to the tight end.
And Texas Tech, Houston, a lot of big games coming up with college football playoff implications. Texas State back at it, 1st and 10, and nowhere to go on that handoff to Greg Burrell.
Another miss. And back to Briggs, and Briggs has a hole, runs through it to the 41. Up Landry Liddy led 2 scoring drives. But Arkansas State really in this because the way their defense has responded. Huge hole.
Clark himself has 4 completions of over 50 yards this season. Gives it to Green. And Green bottled up. Kyle Taylor was...
Georgia Southern coming off a big win against their in-state rival, Georgia State, last Saturday. First pass of the night completed to Cobb. He rumbles up the sideline, gets close to the first down.
As much as you can.
9-yard gain officially. Here's Cole on the run. He's saying, hey, if Jalen Rayner can do it, so can I. Twist his way, and now that ball.
Have to be cognizant of his banged up wrist.
Here's Dominion trying to run in between the tackles, and he runs into a wall of defenders.
From Perry.
Approaching the 2-minute timeout. This is a massive drive in this game. Arkansas State gets the second half kickoff. Texas State won the toss and took the football. Here's Perry, who is hit. And
job to make sure he doesn't need to move to the ground. A little stiff arm, and not going to work.
Needing to understand the scenario and the situation and not hurt them.
Now this defense has got to get a stop. 2nd and 24. They dump it off to Perry. Black jerseys converging, and a big hit at the end of it. Kyle Taylor had him held up, and Chris Bodie finished.
This linebacker play for Arkansas State has improved as this game has gone on. Kyle Taylor, number 20, he's got the back out of the backfield. Watch him come up and make a play in space.
To start with.
Here's 3rd down and 2. Handoff goes to Dominion. Off the pile, trying to get to the 5-yard line. He is going to be right on that marker.
Arkansas just used their final.
Up front there, Hassler, Sigler, Body, Hendricks. I mean... with a quarterback that's a little bit gimp at the moment. So expect the ball to get out quick and see if one of your playmakers can somehow pop one to get the first down. 3rd and 17, how safe do they want to play it? Very safe. And popped. It's setting up a punt situation here. Well, also, too, you have to understand that your defense...
From Georgia, junior season. Here is a handoff. This
1-yard line on another punt. How many long snappers have been featured on a sponsored element in a television broadcast?
I'm not sure it's ever happened.
Add that to the game notes next week. Run from Jackson.
Bullock will keep. No, check that. It is Bishop.